Red, you'd better find out who did. You know that Red fired several shots after you were knocked out. But that doesn't mean that Finley and Beretti couldn't have fired some, too. Maybe they shot Red during the fight, and it didn't kill him instantly. Maybe he had the bullet in him all the time he was working over you. It's worth investigating, Mark. The coroner could help you there.
Hello, Doc.
Oh, hello, Hoskins. Glad to see you.
Doc, can I speak to you for a minute?
Certainly. Sit down.
Thanks. Look, you did the autopsy on Red Andrews this morning, didn't you?
Yes. Terrible thing.
You determined the cause of death?
And that's right. He died of injuries sustained from a gunshot.
Doc, were you able to tell from the nature of the wound how long Red lived after the shot was fired?
Oh, yes.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Well, what would you say, Doc? Could he have lived 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
Well, if Red...
To suspect yourself. But the fact remains that Red Andrews was the fair-haired boy of the department. Everybody knows that. And the chief knows that you were jealous of his position because Red stood between you and promotion. Do you suppose it could have been possible that your subconscious resentment of Red could have been translated into irresponsible action while you were knocked out? Possibility or not, you better crack this thing before the chief gets such an idea, or before he puts someone else on the case to start prying around.
Oh, hello, Hoskins.
Hi. Say, did the lab stuff on Andrews come through you?
Yes, I did the analysis.
You handled the ballistics report, huh?
Yes, a bullet was fired at close range from a .38 service pistol.
Oh, was, huh?
Yes, probably by a gun that had been stolen from some officer.
Probably. Did you retrieve the bullet?
Yes.
Mind if I have a look at it?
Oh, sure. I have it right here. Yeah. Here you are.
Would it be all right if I borrowed it?
Huh?
The chief's assigned me to the case. I want to make a comparison, okay?
Oh. Well, I guess it's all right. If you'll be personally responsible for it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But you'll be sure to take good care of it, all right.
It'll be best to know for sure, won't it, Mark? Jumping to conclusion isn't good detection. You'll be perfectly safe down there in your basement. With that pillow muffling the gun, no one will hear the shot. Then you can dig the bullet out of that sawdust barrel and compare the rifling with the one that killed Andrews. Then you'll know, won't you, Mark? Well, now there can be no doubt. The riflings are the same. The bullet that killed Red Andrews was fired from your gun, Mark. Looks as though you'd solved the murder beyond a reasonable doubt. All the circumstances have pointed toward you all along. And now you've found the clinching clue. Maybe it would be best if you try to cover up what you know. Or is it too late? Does the chief know something, too? Could that be why he's sent for you?
Hoskins, I don't understand it. Here we got a clear-cut case of first-degree murder. Motive, opportunity, corpus electi, everything. And yet you stammer around about the proof.
Well,
it seems obvious who killed Red.
does it?
Certainly. The crooks you were after. So bring him in.
This is becoming a pretty mess, isn't it, Mark? You don't dare bring in Beretti and Finley. As long as they're suspected, suspicion will be removed from you. But if you bring them in, they'll prove that they didn't do it. And then there'll be only one suspect left. You, Mark, you. But the chief's going to put another man on the case soon if you don't turn up something. That bullet. You'd better do something about that before another detective starts snooping around. How about a switch? A bullet from a different gun instead of the one they dug out of Andrews. Maybe worth a try, Mark.
Say, I brought the bullet back. Sorry I was so long.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the Andrews bullet.
Yeah. Hope you haven't been worried about it.
Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't worried about it. We made a set of microfilm pictures of the bullet when it first came in.
Pictures of the right bullet. And now you've substituted another. That'll look mighty bad for you, Mark. You're getting in deeper and deeper, aren't you, Mark? First, your own deduction has stamped you as a criminal, guilty of manslaughter. Now your efforts to cover up are going to make it look like premeditated murder. You're wasting precious time now, Mark. 3 days pass, and then there's something else. What does this mean, Mark? A note asking you to see Ben Tolan, one of the best detectives on the force.
The sergeant gave me your message, Ben.
Oh, yes, Hoskins. Come in. I want to talk to you. You know what's happened?
Oh, I don't think I do.
Well, a couple of days ago, the chief assigned me to the Andrews case.
Oh.
I know what it'll mean to you to crack this case, and I didn't intend to get in your way. But it's a funny thing, Mark. I just did some routine checking in order to look busy, but I ran into a mighty strange thing.
Oh?
Yeah. I went to the lab, and they told me that you'd borrowed the bullet.
Yes, I wanted to check it.
Yeah, I know. And the trouble is, you got mixed up. The bullet you returned isn't the right one, Mark.
What do you mean?
They made a microfilm of the right one, and the one you brought back doesn't fit.
Doesn't it?
No. Why did you switch it, Mark?
What makes you think I switched it? Maybe I brought back the wrong bullet, but there's no...
I know you too well to think that you'd return the wrong bullet by mistake, Mark. You're too good a detective for that.
What are you driving at?
Just this. The bullet gave me some other ideas, and I checked up on them, too.
So?
I know who killed Red Andrews.
You know?
And I think you know, too. Only I decided that I'd let you crack the case if you could. Well, Mark, you still have a chance to do it.
So Ben Tolan knows. He's found out about you, hasn't he, Mark? But it would seem that he's still trying to give you a chance to confess. He thinks it might be easier on you that way, doesn't he, Mark? But he's wrong. It won't be simply a matter of a few years for manslaughter. They'll hang you, Mark. And that's what you're thinking while pacing back and forth in your room. Looks like you're trapped. The only way out doesn't make sense. Or does it? If Tolan is found dead, he can't tell. Yes. Then again, only you would know. That's a well-isolated house where Tolan lives, isn't it? Well, there he sits, Mark, completely unaware of the danger. Why don't you pull the trigger, Mark? You think it might be better to let Tolan know why he's going to die. You could take him by surprise. He hasn't a gun in sight.
Tolan?
What? Oh, you, Hoskins.
Yeah. Surprised?
Mark, what are you doing here? I've been trying to get a hold of you. What's the idea of the gun?
I came to settle something with you, Tolan.
What's the matter with you? You're acting screwy. You've been acting funny for days.
Funny, have I? Well, maybe it's funny to you. You're not in my spot.
You wouldn't be in such a spot if you'd keep your head. Although I suppose the blow you received...
Sure. But I'm not taking a chance on trying to prove that.
What are you talking about?
You're not turning in that evidence you collected, Mr. Tolan.
I'm sorry, Mark, but I waited as long as I could.
What do you mean?
I left a complete report after work tonight. It'll be on the chief's desk tomorrow morning.
So he beat you to it, Mark. No use to kill Tolan now. Then you'd be facing 2 raps. But wait. Yes. You're going to hang anyway. A man can only pay the supreme penalty once, Mark. You're thinking you might as well take Tolan with you. Pay him for his dirty snooping. You might have covered up if it hadn't been for him, Mark. But he's exposed you. It's his fault.
Mark, put down that gun. Don't be a fool.
I'm not a fool.
You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, yes, I do. For the first time in days, I'm thinking straight. Now, for the first time, I see exactly what I have to do.
You're crazy.
Maybe, but my last chance is to try a getaway. I might make it, only you aren't going to be around to know. You had to turn in the dope on me, didn't you? All right, you're going to pay for it.
What are you talking about?
Just this. Maybe I did kill Red. But I didn't do it on purpose, and I'm not going to lay down and take the rap for it.
You were hurt badly, weren't you?
What do you mean?
I don't know where you got the idea, but you're wrong. You didn't kill Red Andrews.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending of tonight's tale. Meantime, here are 2 tips for making your gas ration coupons go farther. 1, accelerate gradually. Never force your motor by stepping down hard on the gas pedal. You're sure to save precious gasoline in this way. And here's the second tip. Use the gasoline that's scientifically engineered to give you maximum miles per gallon. Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline. For years, more and more Western drivers who keep careful record of mileage have been switching to Signal gasoline. Even today, although certain gasoline ingredients have gone to war, and no gasoline can give you the brilliant performance of pre-war Signal gasoline, the Signal Oil Company is still producing the finest gasoline that can be made today. And Signal still places the emphasis on miles. So the next time you trade one of your ration coupons for gasoline, remember, your best buy today is Signal Go Farther gasoline. And the place to get it is your neighborhood Signal gasoline dealer. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Mark, you were about to kill the one man who knows you didn't kill Red Andrews. But how can this be? You're a good detective, and all the evidence pointed unquestionably toward you. How could Tolan have discovered something you overlooked? And yet he's told you that you didn't do it.
What? I didn't kill Red?
No, look, I'll tell you. There was a very obvious clue. You'd have caught it if you hadn't been so busy covering up for yourself. I saw it immediately.
Go on, keep talking.
You cornered these crooks in an alley behind the drugstore, and they were trafficking in illegal sale of drugs. Get it? Drugs, drugstore. Well, all I did was to go on from there.
Well, where did that take you?
To the druggist. He was the brains of a dope ring. Now, when you and Red traced the peddlers that close to his store, he figured that you had the dope on him, too. So when Peters went into the phone booth, the druggist slipped out the back door and into the alley. Red was bending down facing her. The druggist went to help him. He bent down, jerked his gun from the holster, and he shot Red. He was back in the store by the time Peters came out of the phone booth.
Yeah, he had my gun. Why didn't he kill me, too?
Peters had told him that your injury looked fatal, that he didn't have time to check closely, but he figured that he'd taken care of both the cops who had anything on him, but he didn't. And if you haven't been fool enough to obliterate his fingerprints on your gun, I'm pretty sure that'll cinch it. Tomorrow morning, you'll be in jail for the murder of Red Andrews. Not you, Mark. Not you.
Well, Mark, you almost convicted yourself of murder, didn't you? From now on, you'd better be careful whom you decide to kill. You almost shot Tolan, and Tolan is the one who saved your hide from yourself, Mark.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, the Signal Oil program will bring you another strange tale by the Whistler. The Signal Oil program is broadcast for your entertainment by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil, and by your neighborhood Signal Oil dealer, who is at your service daily to keep your car running for the duration. The Signal Oil program, produced by George W. Allen, with story by Dwight Hauser, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Bob Anderson speaking for your friend, the Signal Oil Company, and suggesting once again that you let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
aftershave with After Effects.
Driving a Formula One Lotus needs special training, but teaching people to drive needs special training too. Instructors of the British School of Motoring are specially trained. That's why last year alone, BSM had more than 250,000 successful pupils. If you want to learn to drive safely, confidently, and in the shortest possible time, just phone your local branch of the British School of Motoring.
A million housewives every day pick up a tin that beans and say, beans, Heinz. A million housewives every day pick up a tin that beans and say, beans, Heinz.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
As we look in on the Coopers tonight, we find there's nobody home because they're over at the Atterberries. Liz and Iris must have something up their sleeve, for they served their husbands a tremendous dinner, and they are now sprawled out helplessly in the living room.
Oh, Gad, I ate too much. I wish I could loosen my belt.
Well, why don't you? Don't be silly. You can't reach way out there. Yeah, I know just how he feels. I'll bet I've gained 5 pounds.
Oh, that dinner was worth it. Who cares if you gain a few pounds here and there?
I do. With me, the fat ignores here and goes straight to there. Yeah. Why is it fat is so sneaky on women? It always hits below the belt.
Don't talk about it. If anyone wants me for the next 6 months, George, I'm hibernating.
Iris, do you think they're ready? They look just about right to me.
Hey, what are they talking about, Mr. Atterbury?
I don't know, but I think they're getting ready to baste us with gravy.
No, we're not going to eat you. We just want to ask you a favor, so we stuffed you until you're too weak to fight back.
A typical feminine scheme. What's the favor?
Well, before we ask you, will you promise you'll say yes?
No.
Oh, George, before I ask you, will you promise you'll say yes?
Oh, no. The last time I did that, I ended up married.
Why, George Cooper. Let's come right out with it, Liz. We want you boys to take us to the country club dance Friday night.
Dance?
Boys?
You remember what a dance is, don't you, Rudolph? When you climb up on my feet and we glide around the room. Iris. Well, what do you say, fellas?
Now, just a moment. George and I will discuss it.
Ask us again, girls.
Will you take us to the country club dance Friday night?
No.
Oh, you're so funny. Why won't you take us?
Because we're going to the fight.
Fight? But, George, you go there every Friday night. And this is a formal dance.
Formal? The fights are looking better all the time.
I'll say they are.
What's the matter, George? You used to love to go to dances. Now we never go anymore. What happened?
We got married.
Oh, fine. If I get a divorce, will you take me Friday night?
No.
Wait a minute, boy. An offer like that deserves more careful consideration.
Rudolph.
Sorry, Lotus Bud.
George, I know the fights would be exciting, but think of the dance for a minute. Now, just think. I'd wear the blue dress you like so much, and we could dance on the terrace and smooch in the dark corners. And wouldn't you like that, Georgie? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We could smooch too, Rudolph.
Oh, Gad.
Georgie, what does my little husband say,
No, the spell's broken, Liz. I'm going to the fight. It's for the state championship.
Well, I have rights, George Cooper. You'll take me to the dance or else.
Or else what?
Or else I'll go with somebody else.
So will I.
Atta girl, Iris. We'll go with some other fellas.
Who?
You'll see.
Who?
Don't worry.
Who?
Oh, shut up. You sound like an owl.
Oh, it's all right, boy. They're just bluffing.
Oh, we are, huh? Well, don't worry. We'll get dates.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. It's a challenge, Iris. While you're at the fight, you can just think of us floating around the dance floor in someone else's arms. Come on in the den, Iris. I'll tell you who I have in mind.
Okay. Ooh, this is exciting. Well, don't keep me waiting, Liz. Who will we be dancing with?
Can you lead?
Oh, nuts.
Oh, hi, Iris. Come on in.
I came over as soon as I could, Liz girl. I had to drop Laughing Boy at the bank.
Laughing Boy?
Rudolph. He's still chortling over the idea of our getting dates for the dance.
George gave me the horse laugh, too. Well, I may have been bluffing last night, Iris, but now I'm determined to go through with it.
Good girl.
We don't know anybody, huh? Ha! It's just a question of deciding to whom we'll give the honor of taking us.
Yeah.
Whom do we know?
Yeah.
Whom? Oh, come now. We must know someone.
Funny, the only men I can think of are George and Rudolph.
Well, I happen to know they're busy that night.
Well, how about you, Liz? You knew scads of men.
Well, I must be getting old, Iris. Everyone I can think of is either out of circulation, out of town, or out of order.
Well, we're licked.
Wait a minute. I won't let this happen. I wonder if I can find my old address book.
Hey, that's a good idea. That little black book was loaded.
Let's see now. Last time I saw it was here in the desk somewhere. Oh, gee, what a lot of junk. Oh, here it is.
Oh, Eureka.
Let's start with the A's now. Bill Arnold. I went out with him in college.
What's all this writing under his name?
Oh, just a few necessary details, see. Black hair, blue eyes, tall, good dancer, C-O-A-D.
What does that mean, C-O-A-D?
Caution, one-armed driver.
Hey, this book must have come in handy.
Girls called me up from all over the campus to see if I recommended a date. I was the Duncan Hines of Petter's Point.
Let's call Bill Arnold.
Oh, darn, I just remembered. He got married. Here's one under C. Tom Crawford. Red hair, blue eyes, yellow convertible.
He sounds colorful. Any footnotes?
Yeah, C-N-A-D.
What's that?
Caution, no armed driver.
Oh, let's call him.
Too late, Iris. He's married, too.
Oh, let me see that book. Hey, listen to this one. You wrote blonde, blue eyes, handsome, nice build.
Really? What's his name?
George Cooper.
Ooh. What else did I write?
It says, nothing in common, not my type. Oh, Liz, let's face it, we're all through.
Oh, no, we're not. I think I'll call on the green-eyed monster.
Okay, I'll go out with anybody.
I mean jealousy. We'll make believe we have dates, and our husbands will be so jealous they'll insist on taking us to the dance themselves.
Oh, they won't believe us.
They might. I expect to get a phone call from Fred tonight.
Fred?
Yes. And I'll take it in the living room where George can hear my end of the conversation. How's 7 o'clock? Is that okay, Fred? Huh?
Fred. Oh, yes, 7's fine. And then you call me back at 7:15, and Rudolph can hear my end of the conversation. Isn't that right, Harry?
Well, it's evening, and the Coopers are in the living room. George is looking over the evening paper, and Liz is nervously trying to read a book and look like she isn't expecting a phone call from her boyfriend, Fred, better known as Iris Atterbury.
Liz, is that a good book you're reading?
Huh? Oh, yes, it's very exciting.
Oh. How'd you ever learn to read upside down like that?
What? Oh, it's an eye exercise.
Do you feel all right, Liz?
Oh, yes, fine.
Are you expecting a phone call?
No. Whatever made you think that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because you've got the phone in your lap.
I have? I didn't even know it. Oh, I'll get it, George. I'm nearer. Hello, Fred? Hello?
Hello, Liz. This is Fred.
Fred? Fred who?
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
This isn't Fred Thompson, is it?
Yeah, that's who I am.
Why, Fred, how wonderful to hear your voice.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice. What are you doing Friday night, babe?
Friday night? Well, what a coincidence. George is going to the fight, and I'll be free.
Well, here's the pitch, kiddo. There's a dance at the country club, and I thought us worms should get out there and wiggle.
The country club dance? Why, I'd love to go, Fred.
Good. We'll have fun, and maybe, who knows, we'll go out on the terrace and...
You don't mean...
Yeah, play canasta.
Oh, Fred, you shouldn't say things like that to me. I'm married.
I know it, but I'm a mad, impetuous fool.
A corsage? Oh, yes, I remember. Those flowers you get for dances before you get married.
Well, that ought to do it, girl. Now, I'll hang up, and you give me about 10 minutes to get Rudolph in the room and call me back. Okay, Harry?
All right, Freddie. See you Friday night. Goodbye. Anything new in the paper, George?
No!
Well, it's not my fault if there's no news.
Who was that, Liz?
Who was who?
Who was it?
On the phone, you mean?
Yes?
Oh, him.
Yes, who was it?
Fred.
Fred who?
Well, I don't see what difference it makes.
Oh, you don't? Oh, Fred, you shouldn't say things like that to me. I'm married.
Listen, George, you're going out without me Friday night.
Well, that's different.
What's sauce for the gander is sauce for the goose. And I might tell you, Mr. Gander, that Friday night this goose is going to honk.
Well, if you do any honking, I'm going to be pushing the button.
I accept.
What do you mean, you accept?
You'll take me to the dance, isn't that what you meant?
Yes.
Fred was going to send me a corsage.
I'll send you a corsage.
Orchid?
Orchid?
Oh, okay, gardenias.
I'll get it. And if it's Fred again, I'll tell him a thing or two.
Well, somehow I don't think that it'll be Fred.
Hello?
Hello, George boy. This is Mr. Atterbury. I just stumbled on something you might be interested in. Did Liz just get a call from someone named Fred?
Yeah. How did you know?
I walked in and caught Iris with her voice down.
I get it. Well, that's very interesting.
Oh, we're married to a couple of tricky tomatoes.
Yes. Well, thanks for calling. Goodbye. Well, Liz, I expect to have a real good time Friday night at the fights.
At the fight? Who was that, George?
Who was who?
Who was it?
On the phone?
Yes, who was it?
Oh, that was Fred's husband, Rudolph.
Oh!
Well, come on, George, boy. We're missing the first part. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Atterbury. I'm worried about the girls sitting in the living room with their formals on. Do you believe they're really waiting for their dates to show up?
I don't know. They say they are.
I think they're bluffing.
Well, if Iris is bluffing, she went to a lot of trouble to squirm her way into that new girdle. Never has so much been held by so little.
I'm sure they're bluffing.
Yeah, sure they are. Come on, let's go to the fight.
Yeah, let's go. In a few minutes. I know she doesn't have a date.
Well, what do you want to do? Stick around and see who it is she doesn't have a date with?
We'll get it.
Come on, this I gotta see.
Hi, Dick. Hi, Barney. Hello, fellows.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Iris.
Boy, do you look slick.
Oh, Dick, thank you. Well, shall we go?
Anything you say, beautiful.
Well, we're leaving now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Dick, Barney, this is Mr. Cooper and Mr. Atterbury.
Oh, how do you do? And don't worry, we'll have your daughters home early.
Well, goodbye. Come on, Dickie boy.
There they go, George.
Well, what are we going to do about it? Just stand here?
I should say not. Let's go to the fight.
Fight?
Yes, come on. Don't you see? They want us to come running after them like a couple of Sagalahads. We'd be playing right into their hands.
Well, I don't know. Suppose those kids get fresh.
But nothing to worry about. Liz can outrun them, and Iris won't have to.
This is our car here, Mrs. Cooper. You can get in the back with me, ma'am.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it was awfully nice of you boys to come over and pick us up.
Oh, that's all right. After all, you're my mother's best friend. Besides, you promised us $2 apiece.
I know.
I don't understand the whole thing.
Neither do I. Why did you want us to call you by your first names and tell you how pretty you were?
It's just a joke we're playing.
It was funny, all right. Well, fasten your safety belts, everybody. Is it too windy for you?
Well, it might be better if you put the windows up.
Oh, this is a roadster. It doesn't have windows.
It has curtains, but we left them home.
Well, could you put the top up?
And we left that home, too.
My hair is blowing back here. Couldn't you at least put the windshield up?
It is up.
Yeah, it just doesn't have any glass in it.
Fine.
Hey, what happens to this pumpkin at midnight? Does it turn into an automobile?
That's a good one. Turn into an automobile.
Yeah, pumpkin.
Well, this is it.
This is what? What did you stop for?
Oh, this is as far as we go.
What do you mean? You're supposed to take us to the club.
Gosh, Mom didn't tell me that. Oh, we can't. We're due at the school dance.
Well, Dick, can't you be a little late?
No, I've got the needle for the phonograph.
Well, what do we do now? Hitchhike?
Dick, is there any chance that we could take the car and drop you off at your dance?
Oh,
We'll give you $3 apiece instead of $2. $4? $5? All right, $5.
Liz, that's $10. The whole car isn't worth any more than that.
Well, what are you kicking about? That's all you're paying for it.
What? You mean we just bought the car?
Sure. Isn't that what you meant?
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Iris. You are now half owner of an Essex.
Well, we're finally on our way, Liz. I feel like a college kid in this car.
Do you think we'll find them waiting for us when we get to the dance?
Who?
Our husbands.
Well, I certainly hope so. What'll we do if they aren't there?
I don't know. We could just stand around and try to pretend they're in the powder room. Oh, Iris, did you hear that?
Yes. Oh, it isn't going to rain. Oh.
Well, something's falling, and it must be rain, because pennies don't splash like that.
Oh, how much further is it, Liz? I'm getting soaked.
I'm not sure. It's hard to see through the rain.
Well, doesn't this thing have a windshield wiper?
Sure.
Why don't you turn it on?
No windshield. Oh, we're going to look fine when we get to the dance.
What was that? I think the car backfired.
Oh. Why should a backfire make the car sag on one corner?
Don't ask me. I'm not mechanical. Oh! That backfire evened the car up.
Iris, I think we've got 2 flats. Look back and see if someone's shooting at our tires.
Well, I don't see anyone.
2 flats. There must be tacks in the road.
What road?
The road we're on. Can't you see it? It's right in front of... Well, we drove up on a... I wonder when we left the road.
I don't know. I'll ask that cow over there.
How do you like that? Now we'll have to walk back to the highway.
Walk?
Yeah, it can't be far. Luckily, we have on our high-heeled hiking boots.
Well, I can't walk in this girdle.
All right, you stay here. I'll send a searching party back for you.
Oh, I'll go with you.
Stout fellow. Come on, Iris, let's mush. I mean slosh.
There's the highway, Liz.
We made it. Oh.
Do your shoes squish every time you take a step?
No.
How come?
They're stuck in the mud half a mile back.
Oh, we must be a sorry-looking sight.
What do you mean? We might be starting a new fad. Shredded formals with an open mud riff.
Tell me the truth, Liz. Do I look like a drowned rat?
No. You'd have to fix yourself up a little to look like that.
Hitchhike home.
Yeah, the dance is probably over anyway.
Oh, look. Here comes a car.
Hey, it looks like your car.
Well, it is. It's George and Rudolph.
Pardon me, madam. Could we give you a lift?
Rudolph, don't you recognize me?
Iris? And that's Liz. Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah, that's how she looks when she gets up in the morning.
George!
Oh, what happened, Liz? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, but it might interest you to know we almost got killed tonight while you were sitting there watching your old fight.
Well, what are you talking about? We didn't go to the fights.
Didn't go to the fight?
No, we went out to the dance right after you left. Just like we knew you would. Yeah, if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, that makes us feel great.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
bring out the Branston. Because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting, just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
I kind of feel that I know most of you folks by this time, but maybe there are some of you who don't remember me. So just for the record, my name's Chad Remington, and I sort of practice law in the little frontier town called Dos Rios. Now, practicing law on the frontier is a lot different from practicing law in a city. In fact, it's so different that I've ended up playing detective, troubleshooter, and in general, the cases I get seem to make me a target. Just like a clay pigeon in a shooting gallery. What I'm thinking of right now is some trouble that was dragged to my doorstep and dropped there that concerned a stagecoach that, well, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. So let us start where the whole thing started. It was just past noon when I left Cherokee O'Bannon, the ex-medicine man who has reformed sufficiently to operate the Dos Rios livery stables. Well, I let the O'Bannon talk me into having lunch at the Greenback Cafe and Entertainment Palace. Now, believe me, if there's anything about the Greenback to recommend it, it isn't the food. It's something that Cherokee ferreted out in short order.
Chad, my boy, don't you find that sandwich a little, shall we say, dry?
I sure do, Cherokee. It tastes like it's been well sprinkled with alkali dust.
Then why don't you join me in something to wash it down? You did hear me, didn't you, Chad? Something to wash it down?
Cherokee, maybe you could palm that genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil of yours off on some unsuspecting folk, but I'll be doggone if I'm going to be conned into buying your drinks in the middle of the day.
Oh, not even one? I say not even one?
Now, look, you old reprobate. That nose of yours isn't the color of the painted desert because of... Say, this is funny. I wonder what Maud Jackson's doing coming into a place like this.
Maud Jackson in here? Why, this is just about the time of day when she should be checking out the mail and express that arrived on the 11 o'clock coach.
Apparently, she's looking for someone in here.
Yes, and apparently it's us. Or you.
Maud, were you looking for someone?
Chad, the wrangler over at the livery stable said he thought you'd come in here for lunch.
Sit down, my dear lady, sit down. We were
Chad, something awful's happened. Here it is, almost 1 o'clock, and the 11 o'clock stagecoach hasn't arrived yet from Barranca Springs.
Well, the whole trip doesn't take much over an hour from Barranca Springs. And if the coach is 2 hours late, I'm afraid maybe something did happen. Where's Jim? Where's your husband?
Jim went over to Barranca yesterday to see Senator O'Connell. You know, the franchise where our stagecoach line's coming up for renewal.
Hey, Buck, I'm leaving $2 to take care of our check. All right, come on, Maud, Cherokee. If something is wrong, we can't waste any time finding out what it is.
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad, where do you think you're going in all this rush?
Well, I'm going to get some horses out of that broken-down livery stable of yours and hightail it out over the road to Barranca Springs. We ought to find some sign of the coach.
I hate to say this, Chad, but I have an awful feeling about it. Each time our franchise has come up for renewal before, we've never had any trouble, but... Well, this time Jim got a letter from... Oh, good heavens, Chad, look! Look down the street.
Holy mackerel. Here come the stagecoach horses, but the coach isn't in sight.
Oh, this is awful. With the children just getting out of school now, if those horses ever run loose... Oh,
Cherokee, you and Maud get back. All right, come on now, quick.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the only thing I can do. Wait till those horses come abreast of us, close my eyes, and jump. And I hope I land on the back of one of them and rein them in. Get back, Maud. Cherokee, pull Maud out of the way. And instead of just standing there, you might say a prayer. Here goes. Hold it now. Doggone it, I don't want to have to hurt your mouths.
Chad, oh, thank God. Thank God Chad stopped the runaway team.
Even a professional detective couldn't have found anything from the harness of the runaway team that would have meant anything. Nothing was cut through or tampered with. And for an amateur detective like a Cowtown lawyer, it was as bad as having Niagara Falls suddenly vanish. Of course, what we didn't know at the time could have helped, because while we were leading a runaway coach team back to the stables, two hard-bitten men were down the street, eyes glued on us.
Blast it. I never thought that team would get back to town.
Well, what of it? They ain't going to find out anything from the team, Dick.
Yeah, guess not, Newt. But if Fannin ever finds out we slipped up...
Well, the thing I don't like about it is this Chad Remington getting mixed up in this. From all I hear, Remington is one tough nut.
Yeah, what about it? Even a tough nut's not too hard to crack once the shell's all shot full of holes.
Yeah, Dick. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Now, look, the thing for us to do is to go get us some fresh horses and then hightail it back to Barranca. Fannin will want to know how it went. And one thing I'm sure of, Dos Rios is one town I ain't going to be caught in.
Well, while Dix and his barrel-chested friend Newt were getting fresh horses, Maud, Cherokee, and I got horses of our own from O'Bannon's livery stable and started out, backtracking over the road the runaway team had come, staring futilely into the hot desert sun for some sign, some mark of the stagecoach itself. On the way, I took time to question Maud Jackson about everything that might be behind the whole mystery.
All I can guess, Chad, is what Jim said a few days ago. Something about he was afraid this other coaching company was out to get our franchise away from us.
Well, I don't think I'm unusually abstruse, but I don't see why a stagecoach that suddenly vanishes should have any effect on a franchise. Do you, Chad?
Cherokee, you see, if we don't deliver the express and the mail we carry on schedule every day, our franchise can be taken away from us.
What do you know about this other company, Maud?
Well, to tell you the truth, Chad, not too much. Only what Jim's told me.
And what's that?
Well, the man who owns the other company, name of Tin Horse Fanning, hasn't got much of a reputation. Jim says Fannin was run out of Wyoming not too long ago.
Well, even with his bad reputation, unless Mr. Fanning has a reputation for being a magician, I don't see how he could make a stagecoach disappear. Certainly we haven't seen one wheel track in the 7 or 8 miles we've ridden so far.
Well, I hate to be hard-headed about this, Chad. What makes you insist the stagecoach was swallowed up? Maybe it never even left Barranca Springs.
Oh, now, nonsense. Something had happened to the other end, Jim or someone would have sent me a telegram.
Yes, I see what you mean. But this is ridiculous. Hasn't been raining, so there couldn't be a landslide. There's been no earthquake. Couldn't have fallen down a hole.
And yet the horses came in all by themselves. But we haven't seen a sign of the coach or a mark of its wheels all the way from town.
Well, Well, I used to pull tricks standing on the tailboard of my medicine wagon, but I never made a stagecoach disappear.
No, the only thing you ever made disappear completely is no mystery. 2 pints of bourbon.
Well, a man needs to keep his...
Chad, look up ahead there. Doesn't that look like wheel tracks?
It certainly does, Maud. Come on, let's prod up these horses.
Get up there, you!
Oh, hold it.
Chad, this just can't be.
It can't be, but it is. Here we are in the middle of a level plain, 10 miles wide. The wheel tracks at the stagecoach come right up to this point. Suddenly stop. And there isn't a sign of a footprint or any mark to show what happened to the stagecoach or where it went.
I wish I'd have brought one of those pint bottles with me. This is nerve-wracking.
I just don't know what to say. Stagecoach got here, and then... Well, it's impossible, Chad. It's like the earth had swallowed it up.
And still there isn't any sign of any human force having done it. Now, this is about the... Hello. Here come 2 riders. We'd better wave them down and ask them to pull off the road as they ride through. If there are any signs, their horses could trample them over. Hey, boys. Boys, hold it a minute, will you?
Hold there. Well, what's the matter? What do you want?
Well, would you mind cutting off the road to your right for about a mile? You see, we're checking some wheel tracks.
Hey, what do you mean, cut off the road? It's public, ain't it?
Well, maybe this long-legged maverick reckons it ain't. Maybe he thinks he took the road over.
Mister, I don't relish that kind of talk. And especially I don't like being called a long-legged maverick.
Well, now, ain't that too bad? Cover him, Newt.
Right.
Now, are you gonna get out of the road and start letting us through, or are we gonna have to blast you?
I ask you politely and peaceably. But if you think you'd prefer it some other way, then that's up to you.
Watch it, Chad. That other gunslick's thrown down on you, dead center.
I don't think he's got enough salt to squeeze the trigger.
Oh, you don't, huh? Well, you'll make just
More,
one...
Cherokee, slap his horse's flanks, quick!
Great day in the morning, Chad. You shot his gun right out of his hand.
And now you, I think you'd better mount up and start riding.
Mister, you'll get yours yet. And don't ever forget it.
Come on, Dick.
You'll be hearing more about this. Believe me, you will. Mr. Chad Remington. Get up.
Gosh, Chad, he knew who you are. Knew your name and everything.
Yeah, so I heard. And if you ask me, he's probably right warning us. Knowing who I am can only mean one thing. Our troubles finding that missing stagecoach and busting up this whole crooked scheme haven't even started yet.
We'll return to the second act of The Coach That Arrived Missing, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
As I said earlier, I'm no detective. Never have been one, and after this experience, I never want to be one. When you come face to face with a set of facts to which there is absolutely no answer, my advice to you is the same advice I'd give to Cherokee. Go back to bed and sleep it off. But unfortunately, faced with the facts we were faced with, there was no bed to go back to. Right in the middle of nowhere, a stagecoach had arrived, stopped, and then without leaving a splinter or a footprint, simply vanished. vanished into no place. And worst of it all was the fact that unless we found out how it had disappeared and why, Maud and Jim Jackson stood to lose the franchise the state had given them to operate their stagecoach line. Well, as those two gunslicks rode off, after giving us that somewhat cryptic warning, Maud, Cherokee, and I stood looking after them.
Dad, them two give me the goose pimples. I'm scared. I'm afraid now something might have happened to Jim.
Well, there's no sense in getting worked up over something that we don't even know about, Maud.
Of course, if I had a pint with me, we'd all be better off.
How? Will someone please tell me how a stagecoach could arrive right here, stop, and then disappear, leaving no trace behind it?
Well, maybe they pulled that old engine trick and dragged over the tracks they made after they stopped the stagecoach, Chad.
I thought of that too, Maud. But nobody dragged this over. You can see the little ridges in the sand that were blown in by the wind.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been disturbed.
Well, I'm no oracle or sage, but I think the best thing we can do is get back on our horses and keep riding till we get to Barranca Springs.
But what about the coach?
We can keep looking for signs of it or something as we ride along. All right, come on.
Great jumping jellyfish! Oh!
What happened, Cherokee? What did you do?
Bag my big toe into this thing. This, lying here on the ground.
What in the world is that?
This is a funny one. A thing like this here right in the middle of a virtual desert. You know what this is?
Well, I'll be a prohibitionist. Well, that's a monkey wrench, Chad, isn't it?
Well, why all the fuss over a monkey wrench that someone lost?
Because the someone who dropped this monkey wrench, Maud, was the gunslick whose horse you slapped. He was right here when his horse bucked. And this monkey wrench must have fallen out of his jeans.
Well, I still don't get it.
I tell you, it's the answer to what happened to the stagecoach.
The answer to what happened to the stagecoach? Chad, have you been drinking?
Oh, no, Maud. Far from it. But if I had, I'd sure prescribe it for everybody else. Now, look. This is the only way the stagecoach could have been made to appear to vanish. Now, I'm guessing at a lot of this, but I'll bet you right now that it's right.
You bet that what's right?
Whoever stopped that stagecoach did it from behind. Using one lariat or two, they roped them over the horses and forced the driver to stop.
Now, Chad, you can't make a stagecoach disappear with lariats.
Now, listen to this. Since there are no footprints here, one of the men who stopped the coach climbed up the rope hand over hand.
Yes?
Then they tied up the driver and, using the ropes, dragged the stagecoach backwards after turning the team loose.
Dragged them backwards?
Dragged it carefully, right in its original tracks. Then, when they got it back, probably a mile or so from here, behind those rocks, they used this monkey wrench and some others, unfastened the nuts and bolts, and took the coach apart, piece by piece.
Piece by piece?
Well, that's the only thing that they could have done, Maud. And now that we've gotten this far, the only thing for us to do is to get on our horses and follow those two buzzards who just left here.
But why follow them?
Because it was one of them who dropped the monkey wrench. And if we're able to pick up their trail, I've got a hunch they can lead us right to Mr. Fanning or whoever it is who wants that stagecoach franchise. Come on.
Maud, are you all right? Can you keep up at this clip?
Don't worry about me. All I want is to overtake them two, get to Barranca Springs and see Jim.
Well, they can't be too far ahead. You can still see their trail up there leading into that grove of aspens. Just keep rolling.
These aren't race horses, you know, Chad. These are livery stable horses. At the rate we're riding them, there won't be enough left of them.
Cherokee, are you all right?
I can't tell till I get a mirror. I have a feeling that shot came so close that hereafter I may be wearing a toupee. What in the world brought that on us, Chad?
I think those two mavericks found out we were trailing them. They've gotten into the protection of those aspens, and they're determined to get us.
We'd better get out of here.
No, hold it. We've got to get through to Barranca Springs.
Oh, but we can't, Chad. If we start riding through them trees, they'll probably bury us in there.
That remind you, Counselor, of an old saying. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Now, look. You and Maud go off to the right, up through that draw and down over that saddleback. I'll stay here and cover you. If They show their heads trying to follow you. I've got them like clay pigeons.
But what's going to happen to you, Chad?
You just worry about yourselves. If you get through, and I'm lucky enough to join you, you meet me at the covered bridge that crosses Wolf Creek.
Now, you look here, Chad. We're not going to run off.
That's enough, Maud. Now, you and Cherokee get going. I'm going to throw just enough lead into those aspen trees to make them keep their heads down.
Ours not the reason why. Ours just it. What's the use? Come on, Maud. Let's get riding.
Well, I guess it was the luck of the Irish, the typical O'Bannon luck. But the half-baked plan I had worked, and we all met at the covered bridge at Wolf Creek. Hardly had we gotten into Barranca Springs and tied off our horses, then who should we see coming down the street but our two friends, Newt and Dix. And fortunately, they didn't see us.
Oh, look at them wall-eyed varmints, Chad.
See them? They're heading through that alley next to the saddle shop.
And down that alley had better lead to someplace we want to find.
What's that, Chad? I don't see what you mean.
I mean, if Fanning or someone else actually did hire those two thugs to make it seem that you violated your franchise, then whoever is down that alley is the man they're going to see. And he's the man we want to see, too.
But how are we going to find out who it is, Chad?
By the simple process of becoming a couple of sleuths. You know what a sleuth is, don't you?
Why, naturally. Sleuth is a two-toed animal that hangs from a tree.
Oh, no. Cherokee, in your case, the sleuth not only is going to have two toes, but two heads.
Well, thank you very much, Counselor. That's the nicest. Huh? Are you intimating that I'm a two-headed freak, such as they have in museums? Pickle?
In that last word, you answered your own question, Cherokee. Maud, you go see if you can find your husband. Cherokee and I are taking off down that alley, and when we come back, if we do come back, I'm hoping to have your franchise signed, sealed, and delivered. I don't know about real detectives, but this Cowtown detective played a hunch, and played it right on the nose to win. Cherokee and I walked on eggs down that alley until we came face to face with a heavy barred door. A door which certainly was the end of any searching we were going to do. But what was behind that door, just outside our reach, was something we strained our ears to find out. While Cherokee bent a horseshoe nail into the form of a pick, I doubled up my lanky frame and did my best to get my ear to the keyhole.
Kill all you want, but there ain't no use in getting your back up at Newt and me, Fanning.
Yeah, that's the truth, Fanning. Dix and me did every last thing you told us to do.
Every last thing I told you to. Even to tangling with that tin-horn lawyer, Chad Remington.
But how did we know?
How do you two know anything? That's what I'd like to know. Huh. Letting those horses loose. That'd spoil the whole idea.
Fanning, we did what we could with the horses. But I ain't seen a horse yet you can take apart with a monkey wrench and a screwdriver and make vanish like a stagecoach.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you both something. That franchise comes up for renewal tomorrow. If you two smart Johns fixed it so that Jim Jackson's franchise is renewed, and I don't get it, not only ain't I paying you a red cent, but I'm personally going to beat your brains out with a... Who's that?
What?
Just cover the pair we met on the road, Cherokee. I'll take care of Mr. Fanning.
Fanning? That's that lawyer from...
Shut up. How'd you get that door open?
I used to be a hotel detective. Say, that's very amusing. I mean, the idea
That's
of
enough, Cherokee. Fanning, we heard enough outside that door to put you and these two buzzards you hired behind bars for quite a spell.
You break into my office like a sneak thief and you threaten me with jail?
Mr. Fanning, I bow to your superior powers of description. But you're going to jail if I have to gun whip you from here to the nearest marshal's office. All right, keep watching them.
Dix, now's your chance.
Nice going, Cherokee.
Dix, come on. Don't stand there. Yeah, you better stand there.
All right, Cherokee, now I'll see if my end is as good.
called me two-headed. But I'm standing here open-mouthed in admiration and calling you two-fisted. Yes, sir, you certainly locked the stable door on Mr. Ten-Horse Fanning. And I think the federal gentleman will keep the door locked for the next half-century to come.
Jim, after all Chad did to catch Fanning and save us our franchise, I think in addition to his fee, we ought to give him a partnership in the business.
Well, I appreciate the offer, Maud, but I'm afraid it won't work. You see, Cherokee certainly did as much as I did, and, well, there's not enough business for 4 partners.
Well, that's much different from insulting me and saying I have 2 heads.
And what's wrong with 2 heads, Cherokee? They say that 2 heads are better than 1.
Why, so they do. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And what's more, Cherokee, with 2 heads, you'd never have to get ahead of yourself.
Say, maybe having 2 heads would be a distinct advantage.
Maybe. Why, for a man with your affinity for sour mash whiskey, think of the help it would be to have 2 mouths.
Now that counselor does it. I refuse to have 2 heads. Because if I fed both of these mouths drinking liquor, then I'd have 2 heads to worry about the morning after.
Frontier Town, starring Reed Hadley and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Reed Hadley. And now this is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town comes to you from Hollywood.
This Electra automatic has 10 different programs, takes a £9 wash, and is double guaranteed. And it's only £77. Only at your electricity board.
I came across Mr. Ghibli in the meadow by the church. If I painted that spire once, he said, I painted it 12 times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it comes to the little details, Mr. Ghibli does have an exceedingly good eye.
31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound. At first, when you are given change in new money, it may sound rather odd. So if you're puzzled by 31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound, think decimal. Now there are 100 new pence in a pound. Think decimal. That way you'll find shopping simple.
I came across Mr. Ghibli in the meadow by the church. If I painted that spire once, he said, I painted it 12 times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short-crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it comes to the little details, Mr. Ghibli does have an exceedingly good eye.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Out of deference to people who may still be living, character names in some of these true unsolved mysteries have been changed. A closed room, a door bolted and locked, a tight-fastened window under a raging storm, a novelist's setting for a murder, and stretched on the bed, a man stabbed through the heart. Such the Cambridge Unsolved Mystery. The scene is Cambridge, and standing in its own grounds just off the Great North Road, the Hermitage, home of Henry Monty, affectionately known as the Squire. Darkening skies and a chill to the air with the distant rumble of thunder foretell the coming storm as the Squire, accompanied by Sheriff Welford, walks up to the front door of the Hermitage.
I think I felt a few drops then, Sheriff.
No doubt about it. We'll have a storm before morning.
Better come in and have a nightcap with me before you go on home.
Well, I don't know.
Come along, old man. I always have one. Hannah probably has it all warm.
Is that you, Squire?
Yes, indeed, Hannah. And I have the sheriff with me, so we'll have a double order of punch.
Don't blame me, Hannah. I was all for getting on my way home. But the Squire here insisted, and you know the Squire.
Oh, indeed, and I do, sir. Mary? Mary!
Yes, Miss Hannah?
Bring another bowl of punch to the kitchen. The master has company.
Yes, Miss Hannah?
We'll go up to my room, Sheriff. The fire's burning brighter there.
Just as you say, just as you say.
I'm getting old, Sheriff. These stairs tax me. But I like my upstairs room. I look out over the downs in the spring and summer, and in the winter, I can see the village through the bare branches. Sit down over here by the fire.
Thanks, Squire. Yes, this is a delightful room, filled with memories, too, I'll be bound.
Yes, memories of 60-odd years. Ah, here's Mary.
Here's your wine, sir. Miss Hannah's baking oatcakes for tomorrow's breakfast, else she'd have brought it herself.
That's all right, Mary. Here, Sheriff.
Thank you. Your health, Squire, and may you live another 65 years.
Oh, no, not that, not that. There she comes. You better drink down your wine, Sheriff, and be off, else you'll get a soaking.
Yeah, I will. That's good. And thanks for the refreshment. Good night.
Good night. Light the Sheriff to the door, Mary.
Yes, sir, I will. Good night, Sheriff.
Good night, Mary.
Old Hannah walks down the hallway. Both she and Mary look up to the landing above and see the Squire close his room door.
Hear the key turn in the lock. Hear the bolt slide home. The old grandfather's clock on the turn on the stairs strikes 10 o'clock as the two women say goodnight and go to their separate bedrooms.
Tell the master breakfast ready, Mary. Yes, Miss Hannah. Breakfast is ready, Master. 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 What's to do, Mary? The master, he doesn't answer. Master, speak. Say something. Oh, something's happened. Run and get help. We'll have to break down the door. Oh, the master may be ill, very ill. Dead, maybe. Oh, quick, then, now to run for help. Sheriff, come quickly.
What's the miss, Mary?
Come and help the master.
Well, what's the miss, Hannah?
The master doesn't answer.
Then open the door and go in.
The door's bolted and locked on the inside.
Or the door to that room, eh?
No.
Bring an axe, Mary. A big one.
Yes, Sheriff.
Does the squire always lock himself in his room?
Always, Sheriff. Has for years.
Was he afraid? Or afraid for his life?
Not that I know of, Sheriff. Here's the biggest axe.
And I'll stand clear. I think I can get in now. Yes, I think I can. Don't look, Hannah. Mary, don't look. Run, Mary, and telephone the village for the police. Tell them the squire has been stabbed through the heart.
2 hours later, the police arrived from the nearest village. Hannah and Mary are weeping hysterically. The sheriff has opened wide the smashed-in door. The detective inspector and sergeant of police glance quickly about the room as they walk over to the bed.
Yeah, must have died instantly. Yes, no signs of a struggle. When did you last see him alive?
Me? Oh, Mary and me both saw him when he locked himself in his room last night.
Oh, 2 wine glasses. He had company last night?
Yes, he did. Me.
You, Sheriff?
Yes. I met him last night, and he invited me up for a glass of wine. I left a few minutes before 10 o'clock.
And he was all right then, huh?
Truly, he was all right.
Oh, I saw the sheriff to the door. I locked and bolted the front door, and Hannah and me stood and watched the master as he bolted his door. And, well, I suppose he went to bed.
Then if you bolted the front door, the murderer must have gone in through the back door.
Oh, but he couldn't. The back door was locked at dusk, and it never was opened.
Well, it's a certainty that the murderer didn't get in through this window. It's barred on the outside, latched on the inside, and it's dry as a bone, so it was not opened while it was raining. Now, wait a minute. Both of you women saw Squire Monteith close and bolt his bedroom door?
Yes, sir. I did too, sir.
And you didn't hear a sound during the night?
Nothing but thunder and rain, sir.
No angry voices? No screams?
Oh, no, sir. Not a sound.
Do you recognize the knife he's been killed with?
I don't want to look.
I'm sorry, lady, but you'll have to look.
Yes. Oh, yes, I know it.
Yeah?
It's the one that used to lie on his own table. Why, it's his own hunting knife.
Hey, there's something spooky about all this. He's all right last night at 10 o'clock, and the sheriff sees him, speaks to him, so we know he's alive then. And the 2 women hear him lock himself in his rooms a few minutes later. When did you try to wake him this morning?
A few minutes after 7 it was. I couldn't get no answer, and Miss Hannah sent me for help.
I was passing by on my way to the village when Mary ran out of the house. The door was bolted, so I broke it in with an axe.
So it begins to look like
Oh,
suicide.
no. The squire had no reason to kill himself.
Well, no one got in here through this locked door and got out again and locked and bolted it behind him. And nobody got in or out through this chimney. Guess it must have been suicide.
I can't agree with you. I know the doctor won't. No man stabbed himself the way the squire's been stabbed. The blade's been driven in clear up to the hilt.
That's right, but listen, we've got to be sensible. This door was bolted, wasn't it, Sheriff?
Yes. I pulled the bolt myself after I crawled through the hole I made in the door.
All right, then. The room was closed. Nobody could get out or in. And if nobody could get out or in, then it was suicide.
But it wasn't suicide. Squire Monteith had been brutally murdered. And although today, 22 years later, the Cambridge murder is still an unsolved mystery, we believe we know the answer. In just a moment, you will hear a solution to the Cambridge murder mystery. Ladies and gentlemen, inasmuch as any solution must of necessity be supposition, liberties of time, place, and character have been taken in the solution for which you have been waiting. The scene is the Cambridge police station, where the chief is seated behind his desk, talking to the sergeant and detective inspector.
Well, boys, a month has passed since the killing of the squire. As far as I can see, we're no nearer a solution.
A year can pass, Chief, and I don't think we'll be any nearer one.
The commissioner's going to be up here next week. And when he hears what the local papers have had to say, well,
I wish some of these reporters would try their hand at solving the thing. They were half as good as they think they are.
I know it's tough, and I get it, too, on every side. Not a motive that you could find at all. No one had it in for the old squire.
No, but...
Yeah? Go on.
Oh, you'd only laugh at me if I say this.
It'll be the first laugh I've had out of the case, then. All it's been so far is a bunch of grief. Speak up.
Is hate for the squire the only motive that could lead to murder?
What do you mean?
I mean, how about somebody having it in for the police?
You mean somebody deliberately committing murder to baffle the police?
Yes, it's been done before, if you recall the Camden case.
But who?
Who would you guess, Chief?
The sheriff.
Yes, the sheriff. He's hated us ever since we were sent up here. He's always resented us taking over his job.
But you can't accuse a man of murder.
I'm not accusing him of murder. But between ourselves, I'll tell you what I think.
Go on.
I think that the sheriff had been watching his chance. He met the squire that night. He invited him up for a drink. He drugged the old man's wine. Sleeping draught, maybe.
That's why the old man doesn't wake up in the morning.
Right, Chief. Then the sheriff shows up first thing. He watches for the servant girl. He goes up to the room. Remember, he breaks the door and it says, "Don't look. He's been stabbed through the heart."
Sure, that's what the women said.
And from the doorway, he couldn't see a thing on that bed. I've tried.
Then you think?
I think he crossed the room, picked up the knife, and stabbed the squire as he lay there under the influence of the sleeping draught.
You may be right.
I am right. But, like you, I'm thinking, we can't do a confounded thing about it.
No, we can't. We haven't got a single shred of proof.
And so Cambridge, 22 years later, still regards the killing of Squire Monteith as an unsolved mystery.
Is that vase?
It's 1,000 years old and worth £10,000.
Ha-ha! This curly-whirly with all its miles of chewy toffee covered in creamy Cadbury's chocolate is 10 minutes old, only costs 3p. Of course, you can't stick flowers in it. But you can't chew a vase.
Time for a tiffin, fried tiffin, the fruit and biscuit chocolate bar.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is people. P-E-O-P-L-E.
Really?
You bet your life. It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, a comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood and brought to you with more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers. The dealers who have on display the outstanding DeSoto Automatic with fully automatic power flight transmission and the all-new Plymouth, your best buy in the low-priced field. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
That's me. Well, here I am again with $1,000 for one of our couples.
We have some young single people for you tonight, Groucho.
For me?
Well, for you to talk to. Miss Virginia Harbin and Mr. Chuck Wallace. So, folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Well, welcome, youngsters, for the DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Say the secret word and you'll divide $100. It's a common word, something you see every day, I presume. Virginia Harbin, that's you, huh?
That's right.
Are you married?
No, I'm not, Groucho.
Are you engaged?
No, I'm not.
Are you over 21?
Yes, I am.
Chuck Wallace?
That's correct, sir.
Oh, how old are you, Chucky boy?
I'm 31, Groucho.
31? Well, say, you're a pretty young-looking kid for 31. How tall are you, Chuck?
5'6".
Mm-hmm. That must be why they call you Chuck, eh? Because you're short for Charles?
That's right.
Well, Virginia, let's get back to you. What sort of work do you do?
I'm an employment interviewer at the Bureau of Occupations at UCLA.
Oh. What do you do at this place?
I try to find work for college students.
Uh-huh.
We try to match the employer's requests with the students' requests as to the type of jobs that they're particularly interested in doing.
That doesn't seem plausible. I
does.
never heard of a college student that was interested in work. How about salary? I should imagine college students are pretty practical. What do they want to start with? $50,000 a year and free parking?
No, I don't think so, Groucho. I think that they're really more interested in the job and the opportunities that the job has to offer, more so than the salary.
Is that so? In other words, you don't think they're interested in money? And you expect an employer to hire a nitwit like that?
No, I think that they really are interested in the money, but I think, too, that they're interested in the opportunities that the job has to offer.
To meet the boss and,
yes.
And the other people who work in the office, the male ones, I mean.
I think so.
Where do you work, Chuck?
I work at the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh, you work in Vegas?
Yeah, that's right.
No wonder you're short. I go up there occasionally. I've stayed at the Flamingo, and last time I was there, I stayed at the Desert Inn. They have a golf course there. What is your job at the Flamingo? Are you the little fellow under the roulette wheel that makes it stop on the wrong number?
No, I'm the masseur there.
Masseur? Oh, you're a Frenchman. Well, good evening, monsieur. Monsieur, what do you do in this place, monsieur?
Well, I give the steam baths, the rubs, and the oxygen there.
You give the oxygen? Is
That's
this after they play or before? Well, have you always been a masseur up there?
No, I was a lifeguard before that, Groucho.
That's kind of a strange job in Vegas, isn't it? When a man jumps in the pool up there, the last thing he wants to be is saved. Is it pretty hard work, Chuck?
No, it's fun.
The lifeguard?
That's right. In fact...
you dive after pennies like they do in Hawaii?
Well, in a way, yes. There was a rumor going around the hotel that...
There were a number of them when I was there. They finally threw me out of the hotel.
Well, anyway, this rumor was that if anyone would throw a silver dollar into the pool before they'd go into the tables, well, they'd have good luck that night. And
how does a rumor like that ever get started?
I started it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Finally found somebody who was crookeder than I was. Well, Vegas is certainly a fabulous place. Are there any more little traditions like that one about throwing the coins in the water?
Well, there's a rumor going around the Flamingo now that if you come down to the health club and get a rub and give the boy a silver dollar to rub your arm, you'll have a...
That's you, huh?
Well, that's right.
Well, Mr. Wallace, I hope you won't be offended by this, but my guess is you're about as straightforward and honest as a Las Vegas slot machine. Well, you make an interesting and attractive couple, and I'd like to go on talking to you, but now it's time to play You Bet Your Life. We start you off with a $100 bankroll. This is right up your alley, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Which you try to build as high as possible. Each time you miss a question, you lose half of what you have. You can quit whenever you like. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how much money you can make. You selected music. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is.
50? 50, do I say.
Okay, $50. What musical instrument does Vladimir Horowitz play?
Okay.
Talk it over. You're partners. And if you don't know, guess.
Do you have any idea?
Take a guess.
Violin?
No, you're close. It's a piano. That's pretty close. They're next to each other in the orchestra.
Well, you lost half your bankroll. You still have $50.
Now, what do you want to try? 60, 80, 10?
40?
Okay, whatever you say.
$40. A few years ago, a famous clarinetist had such men in his band as Gene Krupa, Harry James, and Lionel Hampton. He was known as the King of Swing. Who is he?
Benny Goodman.
One answer.
Benny Goodman.
I guess you're right. Go ahead.
I think it was Benny Goodman.
Oh, you just nosed under the wire. That's right.
Well, you now have $90.
Shucky, maybe you better let her answer.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Graf.
This girl goes to UCLA. Now you have $90. Now what do you want to try?
Should we try the 70?
Well, okay.
$70?
70? The orchestra will play a familiar song. You tell me the name of it. Play, Mr. Meekum.
Me and My Shadow.
Me and My Shadow is right.
You've now climbed to $160.
Shall we try the 90?
The 90 is right off the boat. We just got it in today.
Good.
You going to try the 90?
90. The orchestra will play a song by Cole Porter. You identify it. Jack?
One of those things.
What is
just
it?
one of those things?
That's right.
Once again?
Just one of those things?
That makes 3 of those things. That's right.
And you wind up with $250.
Well, thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. And I hope you're very happy together. George, it's time for a commercial. Not just any commercial, but the one about that beautiful, tremendous new DeSoto Coronado. So say something.
Well, I don't have to, Groucho, because this car speaks for itself. It's a real honey. Sleek, glamorous, and new. The DeSoto Coronado is a 170-horsepower beauty with a Sierra beige top and a Cadiz blue body that's just the greatest. And the Coronado's got a new chrome and stainless steel setup that makes it look even longer and lower, if that's possible. Yes, this Coronado is a real work of art. And to prove it, we put the name on the rear fender in shiny chrome. Up front is the famous Fire Dome name, proof that the Coronado offers the same unbeatable performance as all the other DeSoto automatics. Inside, this car is like nothing you've ever seen. It's so beautiful. The cream seat bolsters are the finest top-grain leathers, a perfect blend with the pale blue of the weave-patterned corded nylon upholstery.
George, that car is so lovely. I wonder if it's doing anything after the show.
Well, Groucho, I hope it has a date. A date with a lot of those nice people out there. A date at their DeSoto Plymouth dealer showroom to see for themselves that the beautiful DeSoto Coronado is another proof that DeSoto puts you ahead automatically. Remember, the dealer who sells the stunning DeSoto automatic also sells the high-style Plymouth.
George, let's have the next couple. Who are they?
We have some people with interesting stories, Groucho. Mrs. Tommy Lewis and Mr. Peter George Stathis, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx?
Welcome, folks, for the DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Say the secret word and divide $100. It's a common word, something you see every day. Mr. Peter George Stathis and Mrs. Tommy Lewis. Mrs. Lewis, you're a woman. I'll start with you. What's your first name?
Tommy.
Tommy.
That's
Is
it.
that a man's name?
Nothing to spell with I-E.
Really? I didn't know that. Next time I see somebody with an IE, I'll make sure and tip my hat. Where are you from, Tommy?
I'm originally from Pasco, Washington.
Where?
Pasco, Washington.
Pasco, Washington? That's in the apple country, isn't it?
Near there, yes.
I was up there once, but they threw me out. They figured one bad apple could wreck the entire industry. Are you married, Tommy?
Yes, I'm married.
Where did you meet your husband?
I met my husband, Douglas Aircraft.
Douglas Aircraft?
That's right.
What were you doing there?
I was a riveter, and he was a tool crib attendant.
You were Rosie the Riveter. Huh?
No, I was Tommy the Riveter.
Well, Rosie is IE, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. We're back to the IE again.
What was he doing in the tool crib? Was he just a baby at the time?
No, he was the attendant. He gave out the motors and guns and the equipment to work with. So the employees had to go to the tool crib and get the equipment to work with.
Well, we seldom have an opportunity to explore romance in the riveting section. And I always like to do research on any subject. How did your husband break the ice the first time he saw you?
He didn't. I did. I rushed up to the tool crib and I asked him if he had a high-speed motor with a loose chuck. He said he had the motor.
You're lucky he didn't call a policeman, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
What is a high-speed motor with a loose chuck?
Well, a high-speed motor is a 1,500 RPM motor.
And it's revolutions per minute, huh?
Yes. And it's...
what they're having in Puerto Rico. Huh?
And a loose chuck is one you spin down to fit the drill with your fingers instead of taking your chuck and keep the key and keep turning it like this by hand and making your arm tired. So I wanted a high-speed motor with a loose chuck.
And, well, is that how they make chuck steak? Do they shoot at it with a gun?
No, I think that's a different subject.
That ends with IE too, you know.
Oh?
Chucky.
Yes. I thought we were past that deal now.
We may never get past that. Your name is Peter George Status?
Yes, Groucho.
Well, you're a very cute-looking George Status.
Well, thank you.
I didn't mean to ignore you for such a long...
I was wondering.
I wasn't really ignoring you. I was merely occupied with a ricochet romance. Can you sing that song, Tommy?
No, I don't sing. It's found in black notes and found in white notes, but I always sing in a track.
Well, I have no answer for that. What sort of work do you do, Peter?
I'm a restaurateur.
A restaurateur, huh?
Yes, sir.
Really? I've been arrested many a time. Do you have frog's legs?
Yes, sir.
Let's see them, huh?
That would be.
Well, Pete, you look like you're a pretty good advertisement for your place. What are your measurements, by the way?
Well, I measure 5 feet 5 inches, and I weigh 210 pounds.
Is that strip for Jim?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're a fine figure of a man, Pete.
Thank you.
My advice is stay out of dark alleys. You'd certainly be an easy man to roll. Where are you from, Peter? Originally, I mean.
I was born in Greece, in the island of Kythera.
Kythera, huh? How is it so many Greeks are good restaurant operators? Is it just a coincidence, or because they happen to be experts on Greece?
Well, Groucho is like this.
That's an old joke, you know.
Every Greek boy is born with a spattle and a spoon on his hand.
A spattle? What kind? A whiskey spattle?
No. It's the one that you stir a stew or a soup or anything that you want to make in a deep casserole.
Well, let's talk about your place, Pete. Where is it?
Well, my place is located at 701 East Ocean Boulevard in Long Beach.
No.
The Seafood Grotto. And if you really want to enjoy the finest seafood, you better come down or call. Long Beach is 76748, and you'll have the finest seafood you ever had any place.
Well, I'll give you a ring. Suppose a halibut answers. Do I hang up? How do you feel about seafood, Tommy?
I don't like it. Fish tastes too much like fish.
Fine partner I have. Why I choose you.
Well, my advice is, after that, don't eat at Pete's place, huh? You're liable to get a Mickey in your mackerel. Well, you're a very entertaining couple, and it's been real nice talking to you two. And now let's play You Bet Your Life.
In the race for the $1,000, the first couple won $250, and the secret word is people.
Now let's see how much money you can make. You select a sport. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. What do you want to start with?
Let's have $50.
$50. That's a nice compromise. What do you call the last runner on a relay team?
That's the anchor man.
Yeah, you're right. It's the anchor man. But in the future, she may have a different version.
Wonderful.
Pete, and you're a pretty smart cookie there, huh?
You now have $150.
Now, what question do you want, Pete?
Let me have it.
Well, you can have an 80, a 10, 100, 30, anything.
60. Let's advance to 10 more.
Okay. Is that all right with you, Tom?
Is that all right, Tommy?
What do you call the area a football player aims for when he tries to kick the ball out of bounds near the goal line? One answer now.
Oh, no. That's a coffin corner.
That is right. It's the Coffin Corner.
Your bankroll is now $210.
Now you can quit or you can go ahead.
Let's take a chance.
What do you want? What question?
$70.
$70. What do you call the basic rules and provisions of modern boxing?
The rules of Logsbury rules. It's something of that type. The Queensberry rules.
That's right, it's the Queensberry. The markers are Queensberry rules. Well, you were
That's
fighting
right.
whether we had to give it to you.
And you now have $280.
Are you a gambler?
Well, let's gamble on it.
Okay.
Big one or a little one?
80.
Let's have $80.
$80. How many players on an ice hockey team?
On an ice hockey team? 5.
No, 6.
Oh, we missed
Too bad.
Well, you've lost half your bankroll. You wind up with $140.
Well, thanks and good luck from the DeSoto
Thank you.
Plymouth dealer. Sorry you didn't win. Who's next, George?
Well, Groucho, we have a housewife and a married man for you. They volunteered just before we went on the air. Mrs. Capitola Fredrickson and Mr. John Blake. Would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx?
Welcome, folks, for the DeSoto Plymouth dealer. Say the secret word and divide $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. You're John Blake, eh? It's spelled
Yes,
Jon. Why is that? Did somebody knock the H out of you?
No, Groucho. It's just a contraction of the early English Jonathan.
Oh, I see. Where are you from, Jonathan?
The Washington Heights section of New York City.
Oh, really? I used to live up there. In 165th Street and Amsterdam, around there. How old are you? It was about 100 years ago.
I'm 27, Groucho.
27. Well, you're a fine-looking lad. Mrs. Capitola Fredrickson, eh?
Fredrickson.
That's you. Where are you from?
Well, I was born on an Indian reservation in Red Lake, Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
You're not wearing your feathers tonight, eh? What tribe are you from?
I'm from the Chippewa tribe.
Chippewa?
Yes.
Is that your Indian name, Capitola?
No, that isn't an Indian name, Groucho. My Indian name is Celine Janat Ozawandib Dabusanakudok Kinu.
I don't know, but I'd be willing to try. Well, what does your name mean in English? You fish on your side, I fish on my side, nobody fish in the middle?
No, it means a girl with the dark brown hair flowing outwards under low clouds with a little eagle.
That's not easy either. What sort of work does your husband do, Capitola?
Oh, he works in the post office, Groucho.
Oh, does he ever play post office with you?
Well, sometimes.
What does he do in the post office?
Well, he calls himself a post office.
Postmaster?
Honey, I'll bet I can make you talk Indian. Talk in 2 minutes.
And right after that, he declared war on them.
He said, how? I said, see, I made you talk Indian already.
You certainly have a variety of little jokes in your family. You know, I was up in Montana last summer, Blackfeet Reservation up there. I was up there. They were shooting a Western picture, some friends of mine. I went up to watch them. Had this big museum up there, this Indian museum, and I went in. Of course, I had my little girl with me, and I was interested, and she was. And we went there. There was a couple of dozen Indians in there looking at this exhibit, this Indian exhibit. They had moccasins there, and a canoe, and all kinds of blankets and things that they carry, the papooses, and these Indians were standing there, and they were fascinated by this stuff. Most of them had never seen any of these things. I had been in a Western picture with a lot of Indians in one of our movies, and I was explaining to the Indians what all these things were for. It's really an incongruity to have me standing there from New York City explaining to the Indians about their own paraphernalia. There's no joke to this, but I thought it was a kind of an interesting piece of Americana. Now, John, occasionally I like to sound people out on their hobbies. Do you have any particular ones that we could discuss?
Yes, I do, Groucho, but...
What do you do? What is it?
I paint with salt and pepper.
You paint with... What do you mean you paint with salt? What do you paint, steaks?
No, Groucho, I paint portraits of pretty girls, landscapes, and so forth.
Now, this is modern art. You have to take it with a grain of salt. Have you sold any of these salt and pepper pictures?
Yes, quite a number, Groucho. As a matter of fact, a few of them are in some of the finest bars in Hollywood.
Well, so have I been, but I can't paint. Well, how much do you get for these?
I asked $500 a picture, Groucho.
No, you haven't answered my question, Jimmy.
Oh, well...
So how much do you get?
I asked $500, but I got $30 for my last.
Now we're getting down to basic facts here.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do, John?
I'm a window cleaner, Groucho.
A window cleaner, is that so?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of windows do you clean?
Dirty ones.
That's a pretty good joke. I'm just surrounded by feeble jokes here tonight. Now, I'll bet $5 that I can teach you to talk Indian in less than 2 minutes, okay?
I'll bet you can't.
No, you weren't supposed to say that. You were supposed to say how. Okay, here's your $5. You're getting too sharp for the old quizmaster. Well, it's been fun talking to you two, but I'm sure you'd rather win some money. So let's play You Bet Your Life.
In the race for the $1,000, our first couple, Chuck Wallace and his partner, are still leading with $250.
Let's see how much money you can make. You selected movie quiz. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. What do you want to start with, and one answer between?
70.
70?
70? What is Henry King's job in the making of a movie?
He's a director.
That's right, he's a director. Okay.
Your bankroll now contains $170.
Want to quit? You want to go ahead?
I want to go ahead.
Okay.
I do, too.
All right. What do you want to try?
Let's play 80.
80?
80, yeah, it's fine.
All right, who won the Academy Award for her portrayal of the title role in Kitty Foyle?
Ginger Rogers.
Yes.
Ginger Rogers is right.
You now have $250.
We'll try the 90.
90. Have you consulted this
Yes.
with
Yes?
John over here? Virginia Mayo's husband is also in pictures. What is his name?
Michael O'Shea.
Michael O'Shea is right.
Your bankroll now contains $340.
Here's your last chance to be the other couples. What do you want to go for?
Well, 100.
You're betting
On
100.
100. Who won the Academy Award in 1946 as the best supporting actor in the picture Best Years of Our Lives? It was his only movie role.
Oh, the,
Yes. It was Harold. He's the amputee, the veteran, the veterans organization now, the disabled American veterans. Harold Kirby.
No.
I'm afraid I don't know the last.
The name is Harold Russell. You didn't guess the name. I'm sorry. How much did they win?
And you wind up with $170.
Well, that's not too bad. Thanks and good luck to the Soda Plymouth dealers. Sorry you didn't win it.
And that means, Groucho, that Chuck Wallace and his partner, with $250, in just 1 minute get the chance of the DeSoto Plymouth $1,000 question. And here's the winning couple, Groucho, Chuck Wallace and his partner, all set for the DeSoto Plymouth $1,000 question.
Here we go for $1,000. I'll give you 15 seconds to decide on a single answer between you. Think carefully and please no help from the audience. In the year 1215, the Confederated Barons of England forced King John to sign one of the great documents of human liberties, the Magna Carta. For $1,000, where in England was this document signed? This is something you learned in school. Now talk it over.
Unless you can think of something else, I'll say the Charter Oak.
What is the answer you two have decided upon?
Charter Oak?
No, it's Runnymede, England. So that means the big question next week will be worth $1,500. Well, they lost the big money, but how much they win the quiz, George?
They won $250 in the quiz.
Well, congratulations, and thanks to both of you and to all of our contestants on the show tonight.
Be sure to tune in again next Wednesday night at the same time for the Groucho Marx Show, when the big question will be worth $1,500. And don't miss Groucho's television show, also brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America. And remember that the dealers who sell the outstanding DeSoto Automatic with fully automatic power flight transmission also have on display the remarkable new Plymouth, engineered and built to be your best buy in the low-priced field. DeSoto, Plymouth, two great new cars both products of the Chrysler Corporation.
And when you drive in, tell them Groucho sent you. Good night, folks, and remember, just be sure to see the DeSoto Automatic.
Folks, here's a reminder from the National Safety Council. Caution, control, and courtesy are the ingredients that add up to traffic safety. You Bet Your Life, transcribed from Hollywood, is produced by John Goodell, directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith, music by Jack Meekin. This is George Fenneman signing off for the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers from coast to coast. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces throughout the world.
Denim aftershave with After Effects.
Want something fresh? Opal fruits made to make your mouth water. Fresh with the tang of citrus. More refreshing fruit flavors. Juicy, chewy Opal fruits made to make your mouth water.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
When you want a drink to cool your thirst, 7-Up's the one to reach for first. For satisfaction, 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up drives thirst away.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans. When they're making Maxwell House, they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans, to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, but there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House. If you're paying this kind of money for a car, you'd want it to have a touch of style, legroom, 4 doors, and all that. And if this is what you had in mind, you don't even have to pay that kind of money for the new Skoda Super Estelle. Skoda's new Super Estelle puts the man in the street and his dog on the road.
New Toffee Glees.
New Toffee Glees are twice the fun, because you get 2 sweets in one.
Denim aftershave with After Effects.
Want something fresh? Opal fruits made to make your mouth water. Fresh with the tang of citrus. More refreshing fruit flavors. Juicy, chewy Opal fruits made to make your mouth water.
Would you credit it? 50-odd years of baking same old Ovis. Now top brass at Ovis tell me they want an alternative. Still with same wheat germ goodness, but a bit softer like and less crusty. I told them I'm too old to change my ways now. I'll put one at lads onto it. Very nice, young Harold. If you like that sort of thing.
Hovis Handy Look, a new softer hose.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips.
Nail color by effect.
Hi there, get swinging
clean with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting. Just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price.
Shimmer into summer. Color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, Honest Harold, the homemaker, has a new problem on his hands these days. His lazy young cousin, Raymond, who has come to visit him from Chicago. However, Saturday is a day of leisure for Harold, and we find him feeling pretty satisfied with himself this morning. He has finally talked Raymond into looking for a job. Right now, Harold is just finishing dressing before going into breakfast.
Oh, whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Well, this new plaid vest looks pretty good. Harold, you're quite a fellow. There was a young man from the West who loved a young lady with zest. So hard did he press her to make her say yes, sir, that he broke 3 cigars in his vest. Feel fine today.